How we doing today, guys? My name is Johnny Caruso, and today I am making this video, okay? And hear me out. I'm making this video for people that are in a desperate need of a life change. It's for the people that have gone through so much in the past that they feel like they cannot turn their life around. Doesn't matter what they do, nothing works out for you, okay? Or it's for the people that are presently going through the situation right now, okay? I want to make this video because I myself, okay, this is the only reason why I can make this video, is I went through the most tragic thing you could possibly think of, okay? And in my worst moment, I chose to turn my life around, and it worked. And I found out tactics, and I figured out some things that's going to help you through your struggle right now, okay? So if you really do want a life change, do not turn this video off. Please pay attention to me. And I have to tell you, I'm only making this video because if I had someone reach out to me and tell me exactly what I'm about to tell you right now, I would have learned this stuff a long time ago, okay? It would have made sense, it would have clicked, and I would have got it, and I wouldn't have taken me so long to figure out. But I'm going to tell you something right now that I want you guys who are struggling to realize what I went through before I start giving you my tactics, okay? So when I was 18 years old, I'm 24 now, but when I was 18 years old, I was a senior in high school, and I went to my senior prom. My senior prom was a blast, okay? I had a great time. I brought all my friends together, the ones that didn't want to go, which I don't know why you wouldn't want to go to your senior prom, but I brought them together, okay? Because it's probably that night and the night or the day of your graduation is probably one of the greatest times you're going to have in high school, okay? It's the last time you're going to mingle with the people that you're not going to see when you get out. And that's just all I understood. But I brought all these people together, and we had a great time at prom. We went on a boat cruise, and the next morning wasn't so good for me, okay? We got off the boat at 4 in the morning. I was already fatigued. I was tired as all hell. And I decided to drive everybody home. That was probably the greatest mistake that I've ever made, okay? Because that morning, on the way home, I ended up getting into a very tragic car accident. And what I mean by tragic is not that I got a couple bumps and bruises and I had just had to get my car fixed. I mean, like, someone lost their life, and I lost my sanity from that day forward, okay? I had to wake up every single morning for a period of 2 years with guilt on my mind, and my mind never stopped rolling. I lost my job. I could not go to college. I got my graduation ripped out of my hands. And I also lost a lot of my friends. But after that 2-year period, something came over me, okay? And what I was thinking at that moment was I needed to make a really drastic change in my life because I cannot see myself suffering for my whole life. I can't do it. I cannot do it. So I needed to separate myself from everything that was going on. I need to start making moves. When I thought about that, right, I was so serious about making it happen that after that point, after I made that statement, certain opportunities just started flowing into my life. And I didn't even have any idea of what I was doing at that point, what I was actually doing. And I'm going to tell you what I really did later on, but I want you to get the gist and understanding. So I went through 2 years of straight suffering, okay? And I didn't have anyone good surrounding me anymore, and I literally lost everything because the way my mind was set up. And once I made that decision, I started getting great opportunities, okay? I ended up getting jobs, and my relationship status started to become, I started to become more appealing, okay, to the people that I actually wanted to incorporate in my life. And people started even flowing into my life. But I went through two moments, okay, that made me understand how everything works, okay? And once I started to utilize these tactics, my life literally changed forever, and it's never gonna stop. I'm always gonna keep going up, and that's really it, okay? But two things that happened, I'm gonna tell you right now. The first one is probably the greatest lesson I've ever learned in my life. A teacher from high school, he was actually my chemistry teacher. Me and him had a good relationship in high school, but when I got into my accident, I lost touch with everybody. And I think maybe 2.5 years after my accident, he randomly got my phone number. I don't even know how he got it, but he randomly reached out to me, and he said, "John, I've been thinking about you for a long time." And he's like, "I wanted to know if you want to go to a class, right?" And this class was straight underground. I mean, like, it was underground. I never even heard of it before. And a lot of people don't even know what it is. But I've learned some of the greatest lessons from this class, and it was ridiculous. This class cost me about $600 to $700 to do, but that was the very first thing that I learned. I didn't even learn this from class, but I learned that sometimes in life you need to take risks. And if you do not take risks, you are screwed. You are not going to go anywhere because you're so worried all the time that what you're doing is wrong. Okay? When I took this risk and I paid $700, which I wouldn't even pay that. When I was going through this period in my life, I didn't think that I would ever pay $700 to go to a class. I just didn't believe in any of that stuff, but I did it because, you know what? He actually took his time to reach out to me, so it must have been important. I went to this class, and they taught me this single lesson that I'll remember for the rest of my life, is that in life, okay, you perceive things to be problems, okay? When in all reality, there is no such thing as problems. And when you realize and you wipe the word problem out of your vocabulary and you wipe it out of your mind, okay, every time you come up to what you think is going to be a problem, you need to quickly go right to the solution. Forget the problem. Go right to the solution, right to the core of that solution. And you're going to start making new changes in your life, okay? Because now no one is going to start seeing you as you are a problem. You are the solution guy, okay? You are the person that only makes solutions. And everything in your life is only going to be a solution. There's no problem surrounding you, okay? So that's rule number one. That's tactic number one. There is no problems in life. So quickly forget the problems, okay? Rule number two. And this helped for me tremendously. And it will help for you tremendously also, I know this. You need to eliminate anything in your life that you consider to be negative, okay? Even if you're living in a place that is completely negative, you can feel the negative when you walk in the room, okay? You need to remove yourself. I'm telling you that you need to do this as soon as possible. Because in order for you to move forward and do great things in your life, then there can be no negative influence surrounding you whatsoever. You need to only surround yourself with positive, like-minded individuals that want the same exact thing or close to the same exact thing as what you want, okay? Because that's how you create momentum and you start creating a new, positive, optimistic look on life, okay? It pushes you through those doors that you didn't think that you can go through, okay? So rule number two, tactic number two, eliminate anything negative, okay? Erase it out of your life. Even move if you have to a place that you want to go, okay? Tactic number three, I learned from actually opening up my own business. Rule number three, is you need to become a visionary. The reason why you need to become a visionary is, especially in business terms, there is not one person, okay, that will ever buy from you if you are only a goal setter, okay? You need to have an incentive for yourself, okay? And your incentive is your vision. It's what you are working towards, okay, to make changes in your life. What do you want to do with your future? Who do you want to be? And what are you going to have, okay? What are you going to have? Start acting like the person you want to be. Visualize literally everything that you want to a T. And I can guarantee you, if you think about this, from the morning, from the moment that you wake up in the morning to the time that you go to bed, okay, you are gonna have it. You are going to have this come through your life, and you are probably gonna cry the day that you see it happen, okay, because it's so powerful, okay? So, tactic number 3 is visualization. Be a visionary. Tactic number 4, and this is something that I learned in the past, okay, that actually after my class I started to get involved with. And it was really random that I got involved with this, but I don't know if any of you who are watching this video have ever heard of the book or the movie The Secret, okay? But when I first approached this movie, it was by accident. It was on the sidebar on YouTube, and I didn't know what to expect from it. It just said The Secret, change your life, or whatever. And I seen it, and I was like, all right, what is this? So I looked at it, and at first, they were talking about all the spiritual stuff, and at that moment in my life, I was not spiritual whatsoever. I didn't know that you are technically like a magnet, okay, and you can pull everything that you want in. But that's what they taught in The Secret. It was about the law of attraction. I am 100% addicted and fascinated by the law of attraction because of this one thing. They tell you in The Secret, they tell you that whatever you think of, okay, literally starts to come to you. The universe gives it to you. You send it out into the universe and it comes back. I learned that it's not just your thoughts that make this happen, okay? And that's one thing I think they don't tell you in The Secret. It's not just your thoughts, okay? You need to put energy behind your thoughts, okay? Think about a feeling, any feeling that you can think of. Anger, love, excitement, okay? Any of those, sadness. There's always a feeling that you get right here that makes you think a certain way, okay? It goes along with what you're feeling. It goes along with what you're thinking, okay? And you start getting, sometimes if you're angry, you get negative thoughts. Be careful. You send those right out into the universe, and they come back to you, and you're always going to ask yourself, why does this happen to me? You did it to yourself, okay? But the tactic number 4 that I want you to pay attention to is put a feeling of excitement behind your visions and your thoughts, okay? Because once you do that, think about energies. Energies, literally, they come out of everything. This whole world is made up of energy, okay? You have the same amount of energy in your body that surrounds you in the earth, okay? And if you stop projecting your thoughts with feeling behind it of excitement, okay, and you feel good about your thoughts, they are gonna come back to you so fast, and you watch this gonna come back to you. Don't just think about what you want. You need to feel what you want. You need to believe what you want. And if you can do that, then you can change everything, because that's what it's all about. It's about how bad do you want it, right? And how bad the thing you're thinking about, how good is the feeling that you have behind that? If you were just literally going through thoughts in your mind and they're just thoughts, they're not going anywhere. Feel, okay? Feel your thoughts, send them out into the universe. Get on a different level of thinking, okay? And you can raise your frequency. But anyways, guys, this is I really just wanted to make this video so someone can make a drastic change in their life. If you feel there was something wrong with this video, please leave your comments. So let me know what you thought, and I will make more, okay? But thank you very much for paying attention, and good luck to you. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much. Bye.